Alright, we're out at one of the new Gulf Coast Broadband Tower locations. This is the St. Joseph Tower. It is just behind the courthouse in Franklin. The courthouse is right over there on the horizon. All of our service from the Franklin Water Tower will be moving over here. What we have is we've dug, we're extending the ground grid from the tower coming this way. We're going to be putting this 4/0 cable on some ground rods. We're double stacking the ground rods. So we're going to have one here. We haven't dug the hole for the one on the end. Another ground rod in this hole right here. This is where we're going to make our T to go up to the building. And one more ground rod right before we get to the tower. And we are going to tie into the tower ground rod there. Basically what this is there's already a ground grid here at the tower, and we need to hook our electrical ground into the tower ground, and we're just going to put a couple extra supplementary rods. So we've got the electrical panel mounted, the mast ran, and John just finished putting the weatherhead on up top. So we'll go ahead and beat the ground rods in, and then show you some CAD welding with thermite. Alright, we had a little mishap on that one we just done, so we ended up having to redo it and splice it. The thermite actually came out the bottom. You can see the thermite from the first weld right there. So we just put 2 T's in it. We're going to come back and grab that other ground rod and keep going. And John is getting this guy ready right here. We're fixing to weld in here.
That flare's not going to hurt your lens, is it? Or the photoreceptor? Oh. Looks good.
We're at the last rod. We're pouring I think that's 2 pounds of Epsom salt. Salt at each rod. That increases the conductivity of the soil. All the connections are welded. All the rods are salted. So we tie that in right there. We're connected to the ground grid, and this is going to produce probably less than 1 ohm, maybe ½ ohm to ground. So any discharge that hits the tower should go straight into the ground.